Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. I'm really excited about this video because I actually really loved how these nails turn out. So I'm doing some rose quartz nails using hard gel. I've dug out my Blingline because I haven't used Blingline for a long time, so I don't want you to think that I've stopped doing hard gel altogether, because I haven't. I just haven't got, I don't know, I don't even know why I haven't done it for a little while. So here we go. Right, so these are the things that I'm using. I will show you them a little bit better as we go through the video, but I've got my Blingline gels and some nail sugar goodies. So you will initially you will prep your nails, and before you apply your hard gel you would need to dehydrate, prime and apply a very thin coat of Super Bond. I'm just going, there was a hair and I couldn't get it off. I ended up brushing it to the very end of the nail. So yeah, so what I'm doing here, I got the bugger, is I am applying a thin layer of Cool One step gel. So when if your client comes back for an infill or whatever, or not even an infill, but if you want to change the design up, if your client wants a completely new look, you can file back to this clear layer without removing the whole nail, but you can remove the whole nail and soak off if you want to and start again. It's entirely up to you. So I'm going to do that on all the nails, and then I will cure it in my LED lamp for 60 seconds. Then I didn't know whether to do this or not. So using the pink Cool One Step Gel, I didn't know whether it was worth doing this or not. So I thought, right, I'll give it a go. I'm putting a sort of a layer of that on this nail, and to be honest, it didn't make a massive difference to the color. I mean, it has got a little bit pinkier, but I'm going to cure that anyway. On the other nails, I'm just going to go in with, this is Bonnie. This is a really cute sort of like pastel-y pink. So we're going to apply one coat of Bonnie now to all the nails. You'll have to ignore the Cool One Step Gel pink that we just done. You won't need to do that unless you want to do it. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. I personally don't feel that you'll need to do it. Have a look at the end and have a look at the pinky compared to the other nails, and I don't think that step makes any difference. I just thought I'd give it a go to see what it does. So yeah, so we are applying the Cool Ones. No, you're not, Nats. Get with the times. You've done that bit already. We're applying Bonnie. When you use the colours, the Blingline coloured hard gels, you only need thin coats. So I'm doing a thin coat, and then what I will do is, I'm a little bit weird, but when I finish the index finger, I'm gonna leave. Look at the state of my thumb. Oh my gosh, it's terrifying. It's shockingly bad. Don't look at my fingernails. When I get to the index finger, what I do is once it's on, I'll just leave it, because if you look, the gel on the pinky has settled a bit. Do you see what I mean? It's kind of self-leveled. So I'm going to leave that for a few seconds before I pop it in the lamp, and then I'll give it a 60-second cure. I had to think about that. Right, this colour is called Enya. She's a really gorgeous, she's a brighter, a more vibrant pink with a bit of a shimmer to her. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply her a thin coat of Enya to all of the nails. I wasn't sure initially whether she was going to be too pink, but actually I think she was just right, because Bonnie is a lot more softer, whereas Enya's a lot brighter, and I think together they just kind of made that perfect combination. So I'm not going to cure this when I've finished. I'm going to dig out Bonnie again. You don't need thick coats of this one. Just a nice thin coat across each nail. I've just wiped off the brush, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dip into Bonnie, and then I'm going to almost like marble her through Enya. So there's no like, I don't know, there's no rhyme nor reason, but when I do a marble, I always sort of go up top right to bottom left. If you're left-handed, you'll probably want to do it top left to bottom right. And can you see we've got this sort of marbled look? I'm going to do that on all of the nails. Don't marble it too much because you don't want... You kind of want to differentiate between the pinks. You don't want to blend them so much together that you get this completely new pink. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Harry? So yeah, just sort of dab it through. Don't use it too thick. You don't need it too thick, otherwise it won't, you know, you want it to cure properly. Right, pop that in the lamp to cure. And then this is where our beautiful Opal Flakes come in from Nail Sugar. I've got the Opal Flakes and I have got the Mystical Mylar. So you can get 10% off these glitters and flakes using code NatMug10. I've also got a 10% off code for Blingline, which I believe is NatMug10 as well, but all my discount codes will be in the description box below, so you will find them down the bottom there with the website links as well. I'm using an eyeshadow applicator to apply the flakes. You don't need, if you don't want micromylar, you don't need micromylar, but you will need, in my head, you will definitely need Opal Flakes, because the Opal Flakes just give it that kind of gemstony look that I didn't want to add too many Mystical Mylar bits in it. I didn't want to add, I did add a little bit too much really, but you will definitely need the flakes, and the flakes are amazing. They will go with everything. They'll go over every different color of gel polish. They will, honestly, you can put them in acrylic, you can put them in hard, they're beautiful. So I'm going to do the same thing I've done on the other two nails, a little bit of Mystical Mylar and some Opal Flakes. Then we're going to seal that in without, look what I've done, right? When you're doing hard gel, when you're encapsulating, do one nail at a time. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, I went into the next nail and I was like, no, I didn't want to. As soon as I'd done it, I knew I'd fluffed up, because now I'm going to have to do one nail at a time on one hand, right? And then get your client to stick that in the lamp, and then while that's curing, you can work on their other hand. And do you see what I mean? You can encapsulate the other hand, or a nail on the other hand, and then come back to this hand. But I had to, it was a right pain in the bum doing two at a time, because this Cool One Step Gel self levels, so you kind of have to, you kind of have to work quickish, otherwise, like while I'm doing this, the other nail is going to start leveling out. So I'm going to take the hand and hold it upside down to get the gel to fall where I want it, and then yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll do the other nails. Wipe off the tacky layer, and then you can start filing. I'm not going to show you me filing because I file like an idiot. I hate filing, it's so naff. Right, then this is, you'll need to, I've cleaned the dust off the nails and hand. So what you're going to need now is your white ink. I'm using the Bling ink. This is in white. I'm going to give it a shake before I use it. You can work directly onto the hard gel if you want to, or you can go over with, I like to go over, when I'm doing inks, I like to use a matte top coat, but I'm going to show you, right, this nail, I will do it directly onto the hard gel, and then the other nails I'm going to do it over a velvet top, a matte top coat. And you can tell me, I honestly don't see, I'm looking at the hand right now, I don't really notice a lot of difference between, I don't know, it doesn't really, there's not a lot of difference. In fact, there's probably not any difference whether you do it straight onto the hard gel or on a velvet matte top coat. Why do I say, I'm used to saying velvet matte top coat. So, oh yeah, I've got acetone. I'm using acetone and just an old brush. And I do, oh right, this is the matte top coat. So you can go over with your matte top coat. I was showing you both ways. So this is the matte top coat way. Remember though, if you do this, you are going to add like a little bit of like thickness to the nail, because you're going to put your matte top coat on, then your ink, which your ink isn't going to make any difference, but then you're going to have to top coat again. So do bear that in mind if you do it that way. But yeah, but now obviously we're going over with the ink on the matte finish nail. And then on the brush here, I've got some acetone. And I will just play around with it until I'm happy with it. The good thing about inks is that you can mess around with it to your heart's content. You can, if you've you know, decided that you've taken too much ink off with your acetone, you can use gel cleanse, by the way, or isopropyl alcohol. I just find alcohol, I just find acetone sort of moves it a lot nicer. So if you find you've taken too much off, you can always add a little bit more on. It's entirely up to you. And then we're going to go over with our no wipe top coat to seal the ink in. Oh, it's top coat time! Yes, it is. It's top coat time. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I must remember to say that. You're such a loser, Nats. I don't care. I'll happily be a loser. Oh, I'm going on. Oh, this is the best bit though, isn't it? Top coat time. I was really pleased with these nails. I'm sure I've done a set of rose quartz nails before. Not with hard gel though, and I wasn't that keen on how they turned out. By the way, I'm using my Alina hand. This is Anais, this one in shade Autumn. I love her so much. There's a referral code as well if you want to buy one of these. If you click on the link, the referral code, and put your email address in, they send you a €5 discount code. You can get €5 off a hand. There we go. Pop that into the lamp, and then this is them finished. I'm not even going to put crystals or anything on because I just think they look beautiful as they are. I hope you like this video. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It is completely free and you can change your mind later on, but I hope you don't. Anyway, it's Friday, so have an amazing weekend. I don't know that I've got anything to... Oh, the comment of the week is this one here. Yes, making funny noises. I love it. Thank you for commenting. If you want to be in a chance to see your comments in my videos, do give me a comment down below. I almost forgot. I must keep remembering to put them in. Anyway, thanks everyone. I will see you beautiful lot on Monday with a new video. Love you all.